7.4 solving addition. I can solve 1 step algebraic.
Excellent. Thank you, Layla. Inverse. What does inverse mean in class? No. Just what does the word inverse mean? Opposite. So inverse operations are operations that undo each other. They're opposite from one another. Addition property of equality states if you add something to one side, you must
Add it to the other side.
And this is our example. If we have 3 plus 2 equals 5, and we add 2 to this side, in order to keep these equations balanced, we have to add 2 to that side. And the subtraction property of equality is the exact same, except we're talking about subtracting, right? If you subtract something from one side of the equation, you must
Subtract the other side.
in order to keep them balanced. 3 and 3, right? All right. And then remember my friend Tiffany. Her message in the song that I wrote and she stole and sang was get the variable alone now. And just for fun, I have the Tiffany song ready, and I'm going to fast forward. Oopsies. I'm going to fast forward to the punchline here. Get the variable alone now. Woo! We don't want that. Hold on. Back to the notes. Not those notes. Back to the notes. So if Tiffany says get the variable alone now, right? Yep. So on problem number 6, we have x plus 7 equals 14 in blue. Does everybody see that? How do we get the variable alone?
Minus 7.
What?
Minus 7.
Subtract 7 from both sides, Suleiman, right? Suleiman, eyes up here. And what did I do when I subtracted 7 from both sides? Why did I put an x here? To show that we canceled out. And then we drew a line. What is this line called?
Clean up.
The cleanup line, and we fixed everything. So x plus 7 minus 7 leaves us with just x. I should use my green. And 14 minus 7 is 7. And then what do smart people do with their answer? Check their work. Excellent. Number 7 is a very similar type problem. Number 8. A couple of different ways of solving it. I'm just going to focus on this side right here. We had 2/3 plus x equals 5/7, right?
Yeah.
And I think Maya told us get the x alone, right? Yeah. So my friend Tiffany says get the variable alone now, Rodrigo. So she subtracted 2/3 from both sides. Then she crossed off the positive 2/3 and the negative 2/3, and she's left with x. 5/7 minus 2/3. We wrote right here. We got a common denominator. Yes, no?
Yeah.
We made our bubbles. And we got 15 over 21 minus 14 over 21. And that was easy to solve. Good? Okay. And then the last thing we did was this. Looks like a pretty simple problem. B plus 6 minus 8 equals 12. We actually got 14 for both, but I said, this one's kind of wrong. At least I want you to think it's wrong. Why do we think this side is wrong? What did we not do on the wrong side? We did not combine like terms. So on this side, we subtracted 6, then we added 8 in an attempt to get the variable alone. So all of our steps were fine. But over here, we simplified things. We knew that positive 6 and negative 8 made negative 2. In order to solve that then, boys, are you with me here? Doesn't seem like it. I need your eyes up here. And in order to get the variable alone, then we had to add 2 to both sides, and we got the same answer. But I just like this way better because it's smarter to combine like terms first. Questions?